Hi everyone, welcome to Let's Celebrate TV Live. I'm your host, Peter Lee. With me today, as always, is the guy who makes this all happen, and he's my favorite Santa's helper. It's my husband, Phil Gortimer.
And good afternoon, good morning, good evening from a snowy South Jersey, 6 inches on the ground, and it's 25 degrees out.
Yes. And of course, we have studio audience today. We have our son, daughter-in-law, and granddaughter here.
She looks so happy back there.
I have a chin in my head.
So let's start with a cocktail. I think we're going to need some cocktails by the time this is over. We're having today a bourbon pomegranate smash. Now, we had this drink just last night. We went to our friend Steve and Joanne's for dinner, and they made it for us. So we found a recipe that seemed similar. We tweaked it a little bit, and we're going to try it today. Starts with some bourbon. This is the kind I have. They gifted us this bottle of bourbon last night. It's 16 nuts. It is local. It is from the Little Water Distillery in Atlantic City, New Jersey. So we're going to start with 5 ounces. This is going to make 2 drinks. So 5 ounces, 150 mils of bourbon. Look at that color. Into our glass. Next up is pomegranate. You can't have a pomegranate smash without pomegranate juice. So we just need 2 ounces or 60 mils. Starting to look Christmassy. Lemon juice is next. 1 ounce, 30 mils. Freshly squeezed, please. And then 1 ounce or 30 mils of simple syrup. Why simple syrup? It's going to help the juices and the alcohol stay mixed together. Otherwise, they're just going to, you'll shake them up and they'll just separate away. In a shaker filled with ice. It's our favorite time. Shake, shaky. That's a workout. Yeah, let's see if I can get this off. There we go. Yeah.
Hank's got the right word.
What's that?
He's about the only one with no snow.
Alrighty, I'm going to strain these into some chilled cocktail glasses. You could do it over ice, but you know us. We have to have it in some cocktail glasses, and these are our favorites. They're very heavy, and the candy canes are also glass, and they're embedded into it. So these are great. They go in the dishwasher. You don't have to worry about them fading or anything. They are a bit big, so it's easy to overfill one glass and short the other. So I'll do my best. And then I'm going to garnish this with a sprig of rosemary, believe it or not. Just like that. All right, shall I make a batch of these for the kids? Mm-hmm. All right, can you do a song and dance or something?
I think I can.
Okay.
Well, let me come get a sip first, then I'll do a song and dance while you make.
That sounds good.
And we'll do a public service announcement.
Oh, that's what you can do that while I
happy.
make their drink. Alrighty, here we go. Cheers.
It's just the right amount of bourbon.
Yeah, that's good.
That's good.
You know, like last week, I want more tequila. Okay, dear.
All right, you make that while
I will make this.
So, I'm going to do a little public service announcement to help some people out. As many of you have noticed, your name in chat is like whatever and some random numbers. And that's because YouTube literally ran out of names and numbers, and they're combining it. So I'm going to do a little service here and show you how you can change that. Keep in mind that if you have a login to YouTube, whether you think so or not, you actually have a YouTube channel. So we're going to change it in the channel, and it's pretty simple. So let me bring up my screen. So right now I'm logged in as me. You can see up here the little P. Instead of Let's Celebrate TV. And if I click it, see it says View Channel right here. I'll click View Channel, and then Customize Channel.
Lemon juice.
And when you roll down, you'll see right here, it says Handle.
Both.
And you can change it. So like Ben PTV L1C5LR could be Ben TV if it's not taken. If you try to change it, so I'll do Let's Celebrate TV, it should come back and say not available. There it is, not available. Now, you can change it. You can only change it, and please look right here. You can change your handle back in 14 days. You can only change your handle once every 14 days. Real larger channels besides name have a URL. Your private channels won't. But just change it right there. So I'll put this back to P. Gordimer. And you can already see there how it created my own little channel right down here on the bottom. So again, just highlight your name, go to your channel, go to Customize, right down here, change your name. So I don't think there are too many Ben PTVs. That one should work well, and a few others. Large channels, we have both URLs and handles, so we have a little bit more flexibility. Okay, hopefully that'll help some of you out that
Thank you, dear.
don't like their chat name. Yes, we do. We double strain almost every drink that we make.
Yeah, sometimes I don't mind the ice shards, but other times, yeah, I want a nice smooth drink. Here you are, Kevin. Yep. Gearable. Got him? Got him, got him, got him. There we go. All right. Now we've had cocktails.
Hello. Why am I? There we go.
Hey, did you push the wrong button?
No, I pushed it. It just didn't go.
It did here, but okay.
All right.
Alrighty.
Must be a lot of football going on today. There's only 14 people watching so far.
Okay, so, oh, here I am. So, may I begin?
Sure.
Let me wipe the decks with my Velveteen Lounge towel. I know, using such a beautiful thing. Anyway, today it's all about the main holiday meal. We said Jingle Bell, something smells delicious. So we're going to talk about variations on holiday meals, what's traditional, what isn't, and we're going to, of course, do some cooking and put together a darn fine meal. Yes, she probably is. We're training her early.
She makes a good bar back.
Yeah. Okay, so that was our pomegranate smash. Now, of course, we celebrate Christmas here, clearly, but there's lots of other holidays going on this time of year. Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, the winter solstice is coming, Los Posados, which is a Mexican traditional reenacting of Mary and Joseph's search for lodging with processions and carolings. And that's just a few of the holidays that happen this time of year. Now, many of these holidays will have traditional dishes or traditional meals or celebrations. For us, for Christmas dinner, I grew up, we always had a rib roast. And that's what I continue to do. We always have a standing rib roast or prime rib if you want. Oh, look, there's our episode. Probably the most expensive episode that we've ever done because we had to cook 3 of them and special order 2 of them.
5 rib versions. It was a $300 episode.
And that was just for the rib roasts. But what are some other traditions that people have? You know, in England they have turkey because they don't do Thanksgiving. Turkey, ham, lasagna, sometimes lamb, depending on your culture. Some people, one person I know, Kevin's mom, used to do, what was it? A turkey, a ham,
and a lamb.
And a leg of lamb. Yeah,
And that was to cater to the England side of the family. Because there was always one person that didn't like everything, so mom would do a small version of everything.
All right, so Ben is putting this question up, 3 roasts. Why don't you take a second and tell him why it was 3 roasts?
So, okay. So what happened was, so we did the episode, we're very proud of ourselves, we bought a beautiful standing rib roast, we cooked it, we followed how I normally cook it, and it was beautiful. And we thought, yay! And we had a darn fine dinner. And before we could edit it, our housekeeper went out to a local restaurant for her birthday, which is in December, and she had pictures. She always gets prime rib, and she showed pictures of her prime rib, and it was perfectly cooked. It was red all the way, or pink all the way to the edge. There was no gray outside, and we looked at it and we thought, we can do better. We have to do better than that. So that episode got completely scratched. That was rib roast number 1.
That was a 5 rib roast, so that was like 100.
5 bone. So then, and this was just before Christmas, so we waited a week, and then we said, okay, we have to do this. So we started looking in on different methods of cooking a rib roast, and we found one we really liked that we did in this episode. But to be able to film it in a timely manner, we had to have one pre-cooked or 99% cooked because it low and slow. So I had to go to the butcher.
It was a 5-hour cook.
Yeah, and I had to go to the butcher and order. I called them and they're like, yeah, we don't, it's Christmas time, we don't take phone orders for standing rib roasts at, the week before Christmas. I went, crap. So I went over there and I bought 2 of them and they were like $120 each. More money than sense in those days. So we cooked one. It was perfect. I demonstrated getting it ready and searing it, and so yeah. So that was the episode. That's why we had 3 rib roasts.
All right, so my PSA worked. Ben's already changed his name.
Oh, good. Okay.
So good. I'm glad. That's the number 1 email I get is about how to change people's names.
Now, speaking of our housekeeper, Karen, her family always has Chinese food for Christmas dinner, like they did in A Christmas Story. They always order Chinese food or go out for Chinese.
Well, that's what us Jews would do. We would all meet
Yes.
and go to Chinese. That's why Chinese restaurants are always open on Christmas Day.
Because a lot of them don't celebrate Christmas too. So, and I was going to refer to you today as, he's Santa's, the only one of Santa's elves who's Jewish, but I thought that might offend someone, so.
Not me.
Anyway, let's get some cooking. So, let's start with our side dish today. I have, over here, on a little burner, I'm going to get these going first. I don't know if you can see this. I have some little mini potatoes in various colors, little salt in the water. So I'm going to get these cooking because this is going to be our side. This is going to take a few minutes. This is probably the longest cook. So let me get these going. There we go.
Ooh, I like Doug and Arnie's choice. They're going to braise short ribs this year.
Oh, that's great. That's a great choice.
Well, while you're doing it, let's just check in with who everyone's here.
Okay.
Of course, Hank's in from Phoenix, and he's about the only place that doesn't have snow besides California.
Yep.
Janet's in from Rhode Island. Ben is in from California. We got Mark up in Oakland, New Jersey, and it should be snowing up there. And then we've got Wayne and Andrea from Reno. We got Paul from Scranton. We got good old Janet. Which already got Janet. Of course, we have Ben.
Oh.
And then we have Andrea down here again. Then we have Joanne. And I saw Steve in there somewhere because we were just there last night at their house for dinner. Thank you very much. Oh, and let's see. We have Marina just popped in. And let's see. And Suzanne's here.
I know what I forgot for show and tell today.
What's that? Well, you can go find it while we're doing other things.
All right. Or I'll send my showrunner up.
What am I looking for and where?
The horses.
Oh, I know where they are.
Okay.
You keep talking.
You
I'll go get them.
Make sure you get all of them.
I know where they are.
Anyway, let's start about our main meal. Our main course, the star of the show. I'm making salmon wrapped in Filo. Now, this is, excuse me, you might not think of that as traditional, right? Yeah, he's very heavy-footed lately.
I thought you walk heavy-footed.
Yeah, no, he like shakes the whole house. And this is a big house, and he shakes it. Anyway, so I did this episode last year, and it really is great for a holiday. If it's 2 of you, it's easy to do for 12 people. And it's kind of fun. So we're going to start with our salmon. I have a piece of salmon here, between 4 and 6 ounces. And I have some garlic and herb Bourbon cheese. We're going to take that, and we're just going to do our best to kind of smoosh it on the top. But before I do that, I'm going to hit it with some salt and pepper. Okay, next, put them down there.
They're going to fall through.
No, put them here on the table.
Or put them on the table. Yeah. Thank you, dear. Did you get them all?
There's only 4.
No, there's another one.
Well, I didn't see it.
It's very tiny.
Okay.
Could you go look, please?
Don't you got your eyes fixed?
Thank you. Really? All right. Salt and pepper, both sides.
What did we just say about doing ham, lamb, and turkey? So Doug is doing rib roast turkey, prime rib, and others.
Just put that back up for Christmas? Okay. Well, but if you're having a big crowd, then, Anyway, I'm going to smear this with this garlic and herb Bourbon cheese. Now, you might think that cheese and fish is kind of odd, but it really isn't. And it won't be cheesy, it will be garlicky and herby and rich and unctuous. I love that word, unctuous. So, put that on there as best you can. This does not have to be perfect, because it's going to get wrapped up. Now, I have some spinach. Fresh spinach that I wilted down. You could use frozen. All I did was I wilted it down with some butter and olive oil and salt and pepper, and then I squeeze all the liquid out. You could do the same thing with frozen, let it thaw, and then just squeeze as much of the liquid out as you can get. I should correct that about the Christmas Eve meal. We've done those proteins over the years. Ah, got it. So I'm going to put some spinach on top.
We do a lot with the Boursin cheese. It's really good for stuffing things.
Yeah.
Mark says they had a foot up in North Jersey.
Oh, wow. Okay. Now I'm going to put this aside for a moment. And we're going to get out our Filo and some melted butter. What's Filo dough? I'm sure you've had it. Excuse me. Yeah, that's what I was kind of afraid of, but we'll make it work.
You want a sprayer?
No, I'm going to do this. Okay. It's very, very thin. If you've ever had baklava, you've had Filo dough. You don't make this, you buy this. I have a recipe to make it. I never have. One nice big sheet. It's very thin and very delicate. And it doesn't matter for this if it tears or wrinkles. You keep a very damp kitchen towel over it while you're working with it. Did you find it?
To be fair, I was not intelligent enough to ask what room you have them in this time. At least I owned it.
I will go and find it at the break.
It's in the center drawer under the TV.
Yes.
Ah, I thought they were in the dining room. That explains it.
Yeah. So I'm going to paint this with some melted butter. You may have seen me use Filo dough before if you've watched this episode, or if you've seen me chicken in a purse episode. Sometimes I will sprinkle herbs between it, but not this time. Why am I painting it with melted butter? The melted butter is going to add a little bit of flavor. It's going to keep it from drying out, and it's going to help it get nice and brown and toasty. I'm going to do 4 layers, so that's 1. And hopefully, this is not my normal brand of Filo, so we're going to do our best here. I couldn't get my normal kind yesterday.
And this is like twice the size of the one we normally do.
So line it up as best you can, and like I say, it doesn't matter if it rips or wrinkles.
Oh, I like Andrea's choice here. Look at this.
Wait, we do tamales for breakfast and prime rib and lobster for dinner. Lovely. I love
Her
tamales.
lobster, I'm in.
Did you find it? There it is. Thank you. So that's 2. I'll move quickly. Here's 3. More butter. It's Christmas. Let's indulge. Come on. It's whatever holiday you celebrate. It's the holidays. You can indulge.
Wasn't Diwali part of
Just
Christmas
recently.
or just recently?
It was right around Halloween.
Oh, okay. I thought it was later.
It was just it's I think it's between Christmas or around Thanksgiving, like in between Halloween and Thanksgiving in that area. We love Boursin cheese at PTV. We buy 3 at a time at Costco. Yeah, I do too. I use it for so many things like this.
It's so versatile. You can use it for almost anything.
It is. Yeah.
Well, we're going to tell the story of this one. So Doug and Arnie said they paid $80 for a 3-bone rib.
Yeah.
We're going to tell you a story about the rib we just bought yesterday and how we screwed up.
All right. So see, this one kind of tore, but we're going to make it work. It'll be okay. People get upset when things like this happen, and there's no need to get upset. Christmas isn't ruined. Your dinner party isn't ruined.
You can't see it anyway. It's
Right.
all going to be rolled up.
More butter. Again, it's a holidays. Now, salted, unsalted, that's your preference. I believe this is unsalted because that's what I had, but again, you could use salted butter for this. It doesn't matter. Okay. Put this back here. I may need that later. Now I'm going to take the salmon, and I'm going to put it about, 2 inches from the bottom side. I have the short side and the long side. I'm going to put it spinach side down. Could I have put the spinach on? Yeah, it was just easier this way. Now I'm going to fold this short side up over it, like that. Then, I'm going to take the entire long side, fold it like this. Oops. And I'm going to fold this one over, gently, like a Christmas package. And then we're going to roll it.
Well, this is extra large, so you're going to cut it or go all the way?
Yeah, I'm going to cut it. And I'm just going to trim this excess off here. If this were my normal brand, I wouldn't have this excess. So you see, it kind of looks like, Andrea, a tamale. All right. Rid of that. rid of this. I put some of that cheese in my scrambled. Oh, that sounds good. Now look, I have another one that's done here. But we're not quite ready to cook yet. I'm going to take a serrated knife. We need to put some little slits in this, not all the way through, just till you start to see the spinach. That's going to let the steam escape and help it cook thoroughly. So I like to do it on an angle, just 3 of them. One there, one there. Again, don't worry if they're not exactly spaced, it doesn't matter.
Potatoes are boiling away.
I know. I'm going to turn them down in a moment. Back to this melted butter. We're going to give these a good brushing of melted butter on top as well. That's going to help them crisp up and get golden brown. Is it amber ale, GBD, golden brown, delicious?
Yeah. And actually, this is reminding me of the chicken in the first episode.
Well, yeah. Okay. Now I'm going to pop this in the oven, which is 425. Let me look at my notes. How much is that in metrics? Oh, here it is.
210, I think.
425, which is 220 Celsius. And we're going to cook it for 11 to 13 minutes until it registers 130 Fahrenheit, which is 54 Celsius. So into the ovens. Now, this oven is tricky. I'm going to keep a close eye on it, but I'm also going to Ziggy set a timer for 13 minutes.
13-minute timer started.
Thank you. He didn't call me by name. I'm so disappointed. Not.
Hope whatever your timing turns out perfectly.
Thank you. Okay, let me clear these decks.
While you do that, a little PSA here. If you can please take a second and jump down and press the like button, it makes a big difference.
Yes, it does.
Especially on live stream. So when you go watch someone else's live stream, make sure you hit the like button. It really helps them out.
Yep.
It tells YouTube that you're popular for your live streams, and it shows it to more people. And while you do that, let's take a little break here and show off some cookies.
The holidays are coming. Don't let Christmas get ruined. With the must-have recipe book filled with holiday treats, 25 must-bake cookies, or Christmas is ruined. For just $25, shipping included, you'll get every recipe you need to turn your kitchen into Santa's favorite stop. Incredible delights like molasses, cranberry, eggnog, classic gingerbread, and 21 more that make Christmas taste like Christmas. 25 must-bake cookies or Christmas is ruined. Bake the joy back into your holidays.
And we're back. It's time for some show and tell. Now, on Pepper Tree Villa, they were showing their, they have a, I just call these Swedish horses. I had a Swedish grandmother. I think they called them Dolans. I've heard several different names. But I inherited these from my grandmother. When I was a little boy, they were very old, and when we would go visit them, I was allowed to play with the horses and several other wooden things that she had. I used to have 2 more. I had a blue one, and that mysteriously disappeared. And then I had one even smaller than this that had one of his legs had cracked, and I had it in a Ziploc bag so I could put a little glue on it, but it too mysteriously disappeared. Kevin, this was back in the Narraticon days in our original townhouse.
I don't remember a blue one.
Yeah. You probably didn't see it, but it mysteriously disappeared, and I think I know where it went, but we won't talk about that. So these are all very, very old. This one is the newest one that I bought myself in Cape May. There was this store that was all about these horses, and I hate to think about how much I paid for this, but it was... You know, Amex was like, "Are you kidding me with that? Are you kidding me?" Yeah. But I love them, and I think this is the oldest. Now they're very... I used to wipe them off with a damp cloth. I'm just kind of afraid to now, but I grew up with these, and this is my little Swedish horse collection. So they do... Dala, that's it, thank you. From IKEA, niece gave it to me. His name is Edvard. I haven't named them, or they haven't told me their names. But these are kind of Christmassy too, and I usually have them out on a high shelf where people can see them and not ever touch them. So that's our show and tell today, and that's just because Pepper Tree showed theirs. Okay, let's get rid of this and get back to cooking. Let me put these over here. Okay. Now we're cooking an entire meal today. So we have our side dish, one of our side dishes. We have our salmon. Let's check it. Looking good. But you know what? We need an appetizer, don't we? Thank you, Pepper Tree. I do enjoy show and tell. Now, this next dish is going to be on our Christmas Eve menu because we're doing the Feast of Seven Fishes. And I know I put something on Facebook, and there are a few local friends who have said, I'm in, so if you're in, dinner's at 6, just confirm with me this week that you're coming. I also got some messages from people who live like 5 hours away. It's like, come on, you're not coming Christmas Eve. But that's okay. We're gonna make, you ready for this, Mackenzie? Anchovy toasts.
Yummy!
And this is something that I didn't think Phil would like because he doesn't like salty things. And yet, the first time I made this, he couldn't stop eating them. And it's the simplest thing ever. I have some nice baguettes here, and I just toasted them. So they're still a little soft, but they're nice little crunch. I have some nice unsalted butter. Hopefully it's softened. It's been sitting out for a while. Yeah. And we're going to butter this lavishly. It's the holidays. Don't skimp. And then, look how simple this is. Just one little anchovy delicately on top. And that's it. That's all you need.
Now, I find it funny that a lot of people say they won't eat anchovies, but they are one of the biggest users of fish sauce when they cook.
Or Worcester sauce.
Or Worcester sauce. So I have to remind them that fish sauce, Japanese fish sauce, is 85% anchovies.
And Worcester sauce is loaded with anchovies.
Yep.
Anchovies are kind of a magical ingredient. When you cook with them, they just kind of disappear and melt away. But then there's like a background flavor. What? The only fish my digestive tract will allow me to eat are the Pepperidge Farm. Okay. Have you tried the chocolate mint ones that we tasted last week yet?
To be fair, goldfish, awesome.
Yummy goldfish.
So I'm going to do a few of these. I will taste one, and then I'll send these out to, and the makings to the studio audience. But this is going to be on my menu for the Feast of Seven Fishes on Christmas Eve. Why? Because I can make it up ahead of time, and it doesn't have to be kept hot. It can just sit there. Susan, anchovies even on pizza. Yeah, I love them. I didn't as a kid, and somewhere along the line, I guess my palate grew up.
Well, and we put anchovies in a lot of things that require salt, but when you cook with anchovies, they completely dissolve. You never see them at all, but you now get a umami salt taste.
Right, and not even necessarily salt, but you get that, what Phil just said, that magic word umami, and you go, what is that? What is that flavor? Yeah, Ben, I really like them. Phil didn't because they're chocolate mint, and he doesn't like that, but I thought they were pretty tasty. So yeah, I got this idea. I was watching a chef on the Taste Made channel, Frankie Senza, and he did a whole special about the Feast of the Seven Fishes, and this was one of his dishes. And actually,
all right, so we're getting there.
Wow, right in the middle of the 70s.
Oh, that's crazy.
Oh, come on, you should be used to that by now.
Yeah, after 25 years, telling Santa. Go ahead, dear. Doesn't matter. I'm not important.
You may have to come up and steal one now.
Well, not now. Cut me off in mid-sentence. All right, last one. I'll make more when we have dinner later.
I'm
If
sure
you like
Kenzie will
them.
love them. We discovered over the summer that she likes
just
anchovies on a
Oh.
Caesar salad.
Okay.
I'm just
All
so
right.
excited to try that now.
All right.
I'm going to make one for me, and I'm going to taste this right now. You know, could you gild the lily with this? Could you put maybe some chives on it? Sure, but you really don't need to. Really don't. You could perhaps blend the anchovies into butter, make it a compound butter, but I don't know that would look very appetizing. Let's give this a taste. It's crunchy and toasty. And the anchovy just gets in with the butter. It's already soaking into the bread, so it's this perfect little bite. Make sure your dad gets one.
Oh, CA from Calgary, Canada just checked in.
Oh, great. We haven't seen him for a while. But how easy is that, right? Simple appetizer, a delicious appetizer. It can sit out at room temperature, and it's, you know, low stress. And that's what you want when you're entertaining at the holidays or at any time.
That's crispy bread.
Yeah, it is. And you don't have to toast the bread. You could leave it soft. We just happen to like it toasted. You could do the bread on a grill pan if you wanted to. Okay. Check our... They're looking good. A little fisheye. I need a sip of cocktail. Lubricate.
And you need a break.
Get ready to sprinkle some extra fun into your viewing experience because we're thrilled to announce the launch of Let's Celebrate TV YouTube channel memberships. This is an amazing way for you to show your support for the channel and help us continue creating all the delicious content you love. First up, we have the Spice Rack for just $3.99 a month. This level adds a dash of excitement with exclusive loyalty badges and emojis, priority reply to your comments, early access to new videos before anyone else sees them, behind-the-scenes photos and status updates, and members-only polls where your voice helps shape our content. Next, let's stock up with the pantry staples at $6.99 a month. This tier includes all the perks from the Spice Rack, plus exclusive members-only shorts, special member shout-outs in our live streams, a direct personal email to the hosts for a more intimate connection, discounted merchandise so you can show off your Let's Celebrate TV pride for less. And for those who want to truly get in the kitchen with us, we present the Sous Chef for $14.99 a month. This premium level includes every perk from the previous tiers and adds special members-only videos, quarterly Zoom meet and greet socials. Imagine hanging out with us face-to-face, a personalized birthday video to make your special day even brighter, and the exciting opportunity for recipe and video ideas collaboration help us decide what to whip up next. Joining is easy. Just click the Join button right below this video to explore all the details and become a member today. So, what are you waiting for? Come join our inner circle and let's celebrate together even more.
And we're back. Ben says I'm pulling longer than needs to editing my next episode of Life with Ben. I finished recording just before your show started. Wow. Are you wrecking my house?
Maybe.
Kids. Go ahead, kids.
Now, we've had blowfish,
I have.
and it was prepared by probably the biggest
Well, we had
expert
it
in the
prepared
world.
by Masaharu Morimoto
Yeah,
himself.
it was done by Morimoto,
So-
so yeah.
You know, if he gets it wrong, then we're all screwed. But he didn't. Anyway, I'm hearing Kelly in my ear, and Kelly is saying that she wants some bubbles. Yeah, you're probably thinking like, "Yay, let's watch Pete and Phil get hammered." No, just little bubbles.
Sounds like a good show.
Well, we've had that show. You were here for it.
I know.
All right. Anyway, during the commercial, our potatoes were done, and I drained them. And, you know, I was going to leave them just boiled, but I think I'm going to take it a little farther. Let's get out a frying pan. Ugh. Here we go. Get the heat on.
Ziggy, stop.
Which one is that?
You're a fish timer.
Oh. And Zeke's telling me the fish is ready. Oh, it looks lovely. Let's pull it out and check it. Look at that. Look at that. How beautiful.
Show it off. Hold
Yeah,
on.
yeah,
Hold
yeah,
on.
yeah.
There we go.
Kevin can do this.
A little bit dark.
On the one side, those are at the back of the oven, but that's okay. It's still golden. They're not. Let's check the temperature. I'm sure it's fine. But, you know, to keep it on the up and up. Right in the center.
Oh, a little low.
Hold on. Yeah? Okay, then I'm going to put this back in. Yeah.
All right, so just turn it off.
I'm going to turn it off and let it sit.
Yeah, and then
It's
just flip
100. So we'll put it in with the dark side facing the front, but I'm just going to turn it off. Because the residual heat will keep this. That could be from the extra layer of
Filo, yeah.
Filo on it. But don't they look great so far? And that's fine because this is all going fast, so good. We'll put this back in. Ooh, that is hot. Okay. Thank you, Kevin.
Oh, hold on. So in chat, tell us what your most memorable Christmas or holiday dinner dish was. It could be a main course, it could be a side course, or it could be dessert, and we'll cue them up and play them back.
So I've had this pan heating. Little olive oil. And a little butter. Why not? We'll use this pre-melted butter. It's going to melt anyway. Just like that. Oh, yeah. That's all the water boiling out of it and sizzling. Now these potatoes, and you see there's already some brownage there. Let's put these potatoes in. Give them a little fry.
Great.
Thank you, my son. Yay, bubbles!
Yay, bubbles. Why do we say yay, bubbles? We got a shipment from our favorite champagne brand, Long Island,
Which
yesterday.
one was this? I didn't notice.
Please hold.
Regular brute, I think.
Okay, good. It's not the seduction.
We did not get seduction in this order.
What?
Yeah.
Wow. Isn't that illegal?
Yeah, but next week we're going to Kelly and Paul's, and then
Oh,
we
that's
have
true.
to take it there, and then there won't be any
Not
champagne.
on that, because it's splattering.
Oh, I like Hank's. Hank started out the favorite already.
What's that?
I'm not going to tell you. I'm just queuing them up first,
Okay.
and then we'll see how many we get.
All right, so I'm going to move this off camera, and we're just going to let this sit there. We have another dish to do. So do you want to start queuing up while I heat up?
I don't
my
have
pan?
enough yet.
Oh, okay. All right then.
Only got a few.
Okay, here. Oh. We're going to have some asparagus. I know, asparagus is a spring vegetable.
Asparagus.
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 It looked pretty decent. It was a good price. You can get it year-round. A lot of times this time of year it's really thin and dried out looking, and we prefer the bigger, thicker asparagus. Especially here in New Jersey in the spring, we live next to several asparagus farms, so we eat a lot in the spring. Here's a fun fact, kids, about asparagus. You can literally watch it grow. It is one of the fastest growing plants. And you can sit there and watch it poke up and it will grow. You can, you know, there's that saying about, oh, watching grass grow. Well, you can watch asparagus grow.
According to Grandma, asparagus.
Ben says, does anyone like Mexican food during the holidays?
Oh, sure. Especially during that Mexican holiday we were talking about. The Las Posadas. That's why I wondered if you had that out in California, if you knew people who celebrated that. So I have my grill pan here. I love my little Lodge grill pan. I'm gonna get this heating. We're gonna grill. Oh,
What?
you knocked your napkin over and it looked like an animal or something. I caught it right out of the corner of my eye. It looked like a rat or something. Ew. Anyway.
5 cats and none of them doing their job.
Well, you saw what happened to that stink bug that, yeah. Yeah. We're going to get this going, get it hot. It's going to take a moment or two, and we're going to grill this asparagus. And then we're going to hit it with some lemon and lemon zest. And I think it's great for a holiday. If you don't like asparagus, and not everyone does, you could do broccoli, you could do green beans, you could do
Brussels sprouts.
Brussels sprouts. You know, options. There's all kinds of options. You don't have to grill it. You could roast them. You could steam it. Why not? We have some wonderful asparagus farms nearby, like Roswell and Sacramento, San Joaquin Valley, Rivers, Delta, other center. Oh, sure. Okay, yeah.
And New Jersey gets a bad rap because everyone thinks of it in New York, but from the center of the state down south to where we are, it's all farmland.
You go up into the far north of the state.
And the far northwest.
It's all northwest.
but,
it's all rural. And
yeah, we
farmland.
literally can go out of our house and just go 1 mile south and be in wine country, farm country.
They call us the Garden State for a reason.
Yeah, it really is the Garden State. It's not Newark and, you know, Northwest.
But this was decent looking asparagus, and it was on sale at the Acme.
Thicker the asparagus, the better, though. It's more versatile.
Well, I agree.
Yeah, you're right.
I agree, but a lot of people like the really thin pencil asparagus. I don't. I prefer the more mature.
Because I like to just throw a whole stalk right on the grill.
Right.
I want the thicker stalk.
Right,
Or
right.
if we're going to make a hash, again, the thicker
Yep.
just works better.
Now, did you know, and I never knew this until I was growing up, my mother was raised to believe that you couldn't eat asparagus raw, that it was poisonous. You had to cook it, and that's not the case at all. It's delicious raw.
I love
It's-
it raw.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever tried
And I learned that in cooking school, and when I told my mom, she just wouldn't believe me. She was like, well, when I grew up, blah, 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 blah. I was like, okay, Mom, you know, whatever. You're missing out, but that's okay, dear.
So just a reminder in chat, tell us what your favorite holiday dinner meal was, whether it was the main course, a side, a dessert, and then let's compare notes.
Depends on
Not quite there. I can hold my hand over it for 10 seconds. Oh, 5, 4, yeah. Almost there. So, I'm going to put a little olive oil on. Now let's hope this doesn't flare up and smoke the room out. No, it's fine. Let's get this asparagus in. Hopefully it'll all fit. Well, it mostly all fits. We'll turn it. Salt and pepper, as always. Lots of salt and pepper. And, you know, asparagus, especially you give it a little grill or a roast, it's just a nice, elegant side dish.
Ooh,
What?
Doug and I like pickled asparagus.
Oh, yeah,
I don't think we've ever had that.
We've seen it. You know what I miss? I miss the pickled Brussels sprouts. And we need to find them online because
We used to get them, do them in cocktails.
Yeah, they were spicy.
Recipes for them, but I've never even attempted to make either one.
No, but we used to get them in Bed Bath & Beyond.
Oh.
And we used to get the mail order too. Oh yeah. You think I made my own spicy pickled Brussels sprouts? Like, you give me more credit than I deserve. So this will take a few minutes.
You want to take a second and temp your
I will.
fish?
And Kevin, would you do me one last favor?
Yeah, oven.
Oh, okay, 2 things. Scamper upstairs. Do you know where my pots and pans are kept?
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
There is a lid for this pan. Would you bring that down and bring the ham down? Thank you. I love having our son here. For that exact reason. Kevy, flutter, flutter, would you get me this?
Well, and Kevin's been playing with the new features of Photoshop masking is working on some new graphics for us for our live stream because we've been using the same one, sans some colors for a few years. So you should see some cool stuff.
And to give credit where credit is due, Kevin is a hard worker, and you know, we can just say, hey, can you help us with this, or would you? And he's right there for us. Now his wife may say, like, not at home. No, yeah.
So good.
Well, here we go. 127, 128, 129. Yeah, here we go. That's all it needed. Yeah. This is done. This is very good. Now,
I agree. Having worked in both Jersey City and Newark, it is a breath of fresh air.
Are we gonna be okay with the smoke? Or
Yeah, we're fine.
All right.
You know what? We could open the window just in case.
Yeah. Why don't you open the window? I know it's 25 degrees out, but down here it's smoky, and if one smoke alarm goes off, they're all gonna go off. So we'll have him open the window. I was gonna roast this, but I wasn't sure of the oven timing. Perfect, perfect. See, that's why I keep him on the payroll. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you
I get
very
paid in
much.
alcohol.
He does, and free dinners. Thank you. So, because not everyone likes fish, Phil insisted that we do a ham too. Plus, when we were out shopping for today, yesterday we were out shopping and getting everything we needed for today, I said to him, I have a feeling that we're going to have... Oh, there we go. There it is. There it is. Wow. Well, get the bathroom fan, Emily, please. There we go. You know what? You're not cooking well enough unless you have the smoke alarm going off at least once. Yeah, you just leave that door open. And... Yeah, just look at that. I'm going to turn this off. All right. There we go. Nope, not quite. Keep going. Keep waving. Keep waving.
I think the other one's are the ones upstairs.
No.
There's
one back there too. Keep waving. Keep waving. Keep waving. There you go. There you go. All right. I've known for years since we built the studio down here. I said to him, yes, Pepper Tree Live is always fun. Yeah. I said to him, one of these times we're gonna set off the blankety blank smoke alarms.
In the spring,
and
we're putting an exhaust fan in.
We have an exhaust fan right there.
We'll put one on that window. It's a little stronger.
Well, we can't, but that's fine. It's all good.
It's only illegal if you get caught.
But I have to wonder about, some of our neighbors who are all smokers, like when all their friends are gathered down in their basements. What? Ha ha ha, Merry Christmas, I need coffee. Yes, Rob, thanks, yes.
Mommy, you should have recorded that.
That's why I stopped.
But Daddy's a cowboy. It's
All right.
when Daddy's doing
Anyway,
We're good.
we have a little spiral cut ham because we said, I have a feeling we're going to have company for dinner. And Phil said, well, yeah, not everyone's going to want salmon. And so we have choices. So let's plate all this stuff.
Well, before you do that,
Do you have a...
well, no, why don't you tell the story of the rib roast that we bought
Oh,
yesterday?
Yeah, I really need... Hold on. Bear with me a moment. I need a little... So, what happened was...
Well, where's the bottle? Did we kill it?
Over there.
No, it's back here on the bar.
So we went to our two big supermarkets in our area is ShopRite and Acme. Like Wile E. Coyote and Roadrunner and Wile E. Coyote would buy stuff from the Acme company, etc. So we went to the Acme because their flyer, front page of it was rib roast $6.99 a pound if you get the digital coupon. Great. So I got the digital coupon. We're there. Now, to be fair, they did have a lot of good deals, and we really didn't spend as much as I thought we were going to. We got a lot. And especially, we got a lot of meat, and we thought it was going to be like a $400 or $500 order, and it was $236. So, yay! Anyway, I get home, and I'm looking at the receipt. Now, the rib roast we got, the sticker said on sale $9.99 a pound, which brought it down to $62 and change. But then it was supposed to be $6.99 a pound. That's not what they charged us. So I go into the app and I thought, did I not download it? Did I not look? What happened? So it's there, and then I see this link, more details. And I clicked on that, and in teeny tiny print that I had to zoom up. Excuse me, it was for rib roasts that were 4 to 5 bone, 9 to 11 pounds only. Now, they don't make that clear in their flyer.
If I'd known that, we would have bought a.
We would have.
We
'cause
would
they
have bought
had
a 7
them. We
Reapers.
would have gotten, you know, half a blankety blank cow if we could have. So now, granted, $62 for the size roast we got is not a bad price at all. We're happy that we got it for that, but it's really annoying. So if you're using those digital coupons, click on the more details because or eligible items or whatever they call it, and read, like, zoom in that teeny tiny print because it's a little bit of a bait and switch. Now, technically, legally, I think they are compliant because it was listed. It just wasn't obvious. So that's what happened. All right. Now, I right now, my mother is standing behind me, and she's like smacking the back of my head. You spent $62 on a rib roast. Like, okay, Mom.
For a rib roast, that's a phenomenal price.
Yeah, Mom, in today's world, calm down. All right, here is our asparagus. So we've got ham, salmon. I'm not going to plate the ham. We're just showing it. Get this out of the way. I know, you like ham, but you like salmon too.
I'm excited to try that.
What did you use to? Whoops! Hold on.
What happened? Did you cut me off air? Did you end us? What happened?
Oh, okay. No,
What did you do?
it's okay. No. This camera, stop.
Oh, he scares me when he does that.
Ran out of batteries.
Oh,
Yeah, it's okay.
all right. Well,
Kenzie, just talk up when Grandpa Phil asks.
I was about to say, what do you use to call salmon?
Pink chicken.
Pink chicken.
That's what they told me to call it.
Because that's how we got you to try it
Right.
when you were a baby.
Wait.
You were afraid of the word salmon, so we told you it was pink chicken, and then
Okay.
you loved it.
irregardless, and supposedly, my children. Let's plate this dinner. Check on our trees.
Well, I'm excited though.
Good. All right. How do I want to do this? This is always a challenge. How do you
Do
want
the
to plate it
salmon
so
first so you can cut it and show the inside, please.
someday before I die, I'm going to be allowed to finish a thought in a sentence.
No, you won't.
So telling Santa on you. All right, we'll start with the salmon because that's what his lordship has decreed.
Really?
Here's our salmon. Let's see how it looks. I have a little tickle in my throat. I hope I'm not getting a cold again because I'm not getting a proper Manhattan is what it is. Anyway, let's give it a cut. And look, there's these like lines you can cut right there. So I'm going to use this nice one, cut right through it. Oh yeah, here we go.
God, that was. I'm gonna try that right now.
That's perfectly cooked. No, that's perfect.
All right,
Thank
so
you, Kenzie.
both Steve and Joanne just said the exact same thing.
Sounds like our house.
Sounds like our house.
Yes. All right. I'm going to put some asparagus on. But before I serve it, just a few. Let's kind of line them up pretty. I'm going to give it a little squeeze of lemon. There we go. And a little lemon zest. Not that much. Well, not that much, certainly. But a little sprinkling of lemon zest. This will go well with the fish. Then there's those potatoes that we boiled, and then we give a little extra love with some butter and olive oil because why? It's the holidays, you know. You can have a little fat. Paulie says, "Yeah, ooh ah." All right, let's get some potatoes out. A couple of reds, a couple of purples, natch, a couple of the gold ones. And the potatoes lean like they need a little something something. Oh look, I just happen to have some chives here. Here's some chives. Sprinkle right on top. Why not? Okay, so that's not a bad looking plate. I've plated better, but you get the idea. Not a bad looking holiday meal at all. And something different than the usual ham, lasagna, rib roast, boring, or not boring, but thank you, Ben. So, if you came to Christmas dinner, would you eat this if I served it to you? That's the question.
So let me play back what people said they really like for Christmas. Oops, hold on. Let me put that there. But here we go. So we've got steamed fig pudding with hard sauce.
That's different.
I've never made that, but I've always wanted to.
Extra garlic mashed potatoes.
Oh, yes.
And then we've got ossobuco, which we had last night. Thank you, Steve and Joanne. It was wonderful.
Divine, yeah.
And then clams cooked
with garlic, sure. Yeah.
and white wine. We love and
Mussels.
do a lot mussels with white wine.
But we do clams sometimes too. Yes, Janet, that's great. Roast duck stuffed with apples. Ooh.
Ooh, I'm intrigued. I love that.
We did a duck a couple years ago. We did a goose once.
We did a goose once, yeah. Only once.
Christmas prime rib. Sure, like me. Cheese enchiladas are always my happy meal for Christmas. As I have to convince our family committee to make them.
Committee.
So how
I
much?
didn't know Doug gives you a vote.
Well, I was just going to ask how much does it cost you in bribes to get Doug to make that? For a side, I love Doug and Artie's bacon wrapped green beans. Yeah, we did an episode of that, a little
Yes,
bundle.
we did.
Yep. Prime rib, homemade mashed potatoes, absolutely. Yep. Scottish short. Oh, thank you, Andrea. I mean, how can you not?
Yeah, and Marina, 2 weeks ago, did a whole episode.
Yes, like you did, Andrea.
On the shortbread.
Yep.
And she did it really well with a regular pie plate.
Yeah.
It came out great.
Well, like you did, Andrea, the first time when we saw your episode, and yeah. Yeah, I was very touched. Is that it?
That is it.
Okay, can I give any of this a taste, or
Sure.
are we? What should I taste?
Well, why don't you taste the salmon?
Salmon burrito.
Well, okay.
Salmon burrito, interesting. Okay.
Salmon burrito.
Well, technically, you.
Oh,
could.
wait. We have an explanation of the committee.
Okay. Committee consists of Sherry, our niece Megan, and her brother Ron is sometimes consulted. Okay. All right. My siblings and I could not do a committee. We would never agree with anything. There would be fighting. There would be things thrown. There would be people stomping out, cursing the rest of us to never ever come back, and then coming back an hour later and stomping back in like nothing ever happened. And yeah, so it's usually easier if it's in this day and time, I hate to say that word.
Benevolent dictatorship.
Yes, I hate to say that word, but when it comes to entertaining with my family, yeah, you have to be a benevolent dictator. This is the menu. Shut up. Oh, you're welcome, Andrea. All right, let's give this a little taste. A little taste. Yeah, Kenzie, you won't like this. Yeah, it's no good.
Whoa.
Yeah, no, you won't like any of this.
That's code word for
Mommy and Dad
it's
should
more
just
for
take you home and get
daddy.
you a Happy Meal because you won't like any of this.
That's not true.
I don't know.
I like that.
Oh, perfectly cooked. Might as well as on my side with the enchiladas. Oh, there you go.
So let me just show off the map real quick to show that we got a pretty diverse group today.
Wow, we sure do.
We don't have any
Rob's
of our
here in
UK
Canada.
people. Since we've switched times, they're always on Team Replay. But
We haven't seen Rob in a while, so I'm glad he's back.
yeah,
And our other Rob, we had two Robs. All right. So.
hold on. Before we go too much further, let's show off what's happening with our friends.
Oh yeah, you'd have done. we're back. Hey, Rob. Good to see you. Thank you. Good. Anyway, fun fact. Ron's middle name is Keith. He is a namesake of our pepper tree at the Villa of Keith. Yes, Keith the pepper tree. That's great. That's awesome. And I have a Facebook friend, I need to call him. I'm the only one who cooks for my family. It's pretty easy. Well, yeah, because you can just say, this is what I'm cooking, like it or lump it. Yeah, absolutely, Rob. Me too. You know what, Andre, I've never made enchiladas. I love to eat them, but I've never made them. Anyway, so we're a little over, and that's okay. It's the holidays. But you might be wondering, what is coming up next with LCTV? So we're crazy busy, as are all of you. Next week, we are going to be spending the weekend with Kelly and Paul. They're having a party of Kelly and Paul Velveteen Lounge Kitchen. So guess what? We're not having a live stream next Sunday. Y'all need to do your last minute stuff for Christmas. We need to do our last minute stuff for Christmas. And by the time we get back from their house, we're going to be it's going to be like, 2:45 or 3:15, and we're not going to have time to do a live stream. So we're taking the week off. I know, bad bears. However, this week coming up, we have 2 more Christmas cocktails coming up. We have the cocktail we made today and eggnog. We're going to be making our eggnog again from scratch. It's so easy. And it's so delicious, and why would you not make it up? Now, here are our friends, Pepper Tree Live, Pepper Tree Villa, and Velveteen Lounge Kitchen. Their live streams are 8 p.m. on Mondays, 5 p.m. Pacific, and Velveteen Lounge Kitchen is Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 Pacific. So much fun, the both of them. Pepper Tree is all about Christmas and crafts and food and cocktails.
Hallmark.
And Hallmark, and they review Hallmark movies, and they don't hold back. If it's a bad movie or they don't like one of the actors, they tell you. Velveteen Lounge is a 2-hour cocktail party, and it is so much fun. You are going to learn so much. They also do some food, crafts, and things, and it's just silliness, and it's a great break from all the nonsense going on. Merry Christmas to you, Andrea. Thank you. All right, dear, shall we wrap or do we have another PSA, or are we good? Did I cover it?
I think we covered it, because we are not live streaming next week.
Right.
So the next live stream will be the 28th, and it will be something about...
How about New Year's? New Year's
Yeah,
silliness.
something about how to celebrate New Year's without getting drunk and killing your friends.
Wow. Who said anything about not getting drunk? I mean, really? Anyway, thank you all for joining us. We hope you have a very happy holidays, no matter what you celebrate. And go, dear.
No, cheers.
Happy Christmas, everyone. Happy Christmas, Zach. All right, thank you to all of our channel members, the sous chefs, Ben, Hank, Kevin Goodmer, M, Pantry Staples, Mark and Melissa, Spice Rack, Jill and Peggy, Robin, Super Chat, Marina, Linda, Jacob, Tyler, Lori, Carol, Megan, Gary, Hal, Jean, Wilma, and Randy, Business, AirH, etc., etc. And our sponsor, B&H Microphones. And thank you. We'll see you next time. Happy Christmas.